All right, everybody, for today's tasks that we're doing a little work here on a Sunday afternoon is going to be on this the E30 we got. My son did some marketplace shopping, and so we're going to work on trying to get that purchase installed. So he's over there on the passenger side. Kind of hard to see through here, but basically he's messing around with the seat right now. So that much will tell you. This thing's going to get some new seats. After that, though, you'll have to just keep watching till the end to see what they are. There's some vintage seats, period correct seats to go in here, something a little sporty. So maybe you can guess what that is. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start working on this thing. Step one is going to be the bolts down there holding the seat in. Here's some of our other things we're working on. And then we got this from Garage Tastic, which is a set of new seat rails for new seats. Well, vintage, new to us seats. So let's go see what's in the car and look at what we did for step one. All right, well, so this isn't a very hard task, because while I was over there showing you the box, my son went ahead and accomplished step one. So that is the passenger seat. These were recovered at a previous time with pleather or vinyl or whatever you want to call it, but it's not leather. Anyway, that's that. So let's go around here and see what we find down here in the floor. What was it? 4 bolts?
2 nuts, 2 bolts.
2 nuts, 2 bolts.
17 millimeters.
17 millimeters. Anyway, so there's the remnants of the seat, and there's the hole where that sucker was. It's a little dirty in there. I mean, we're not going to do any carpet replacement. We'll vacuum and some of that stuff, but I mean, as far as I know, this is original carpet in here, so that actually looks pretty good for original carpet from '87. Anyway, so that's step one. Now we got to get some rails and see what we can do here. All right, so we're back with you here. We got the seat is up here on the bench, so we can start working on this. What we got to do is this part of the rail down here. So basically that piece has to come out. It's like a pin, and then here we got to unbolt this and get the back part off. So basically what we're doing is we're going to use this part of the rail right here, and then like this piece and everything up here, the seat all goes away.
It's gonna go like that.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we just need that bottom slider piece. We don't need any of the seat part itself. So step one, we're gonna try to figure out how to get that out, which you got some little tabs. That's what the other side of it looks like. So we're gonna work on getting that pin thing out. And then down here is just bolts on both sides. So take the bolts out, and we should be able to swivel the bottom part out.
And you do not need the bottom bar. There's a bar in this leather.
Yeah.
You do not need that, and then you don't need the bar up in here.
Yeah, you don't need none of
anything past that. You just get the rails, so you can pretty much bolt it back into the floor. Then this is your it's an adapter that goes right here. I think this is backwards. It's supposed to be for that side.
Yeah.
But
you get the
like
idea,
that.
yeah.
They have all the bolts and bushings to make it fit snug and everything. Seat bolts to these holes right there.
Yep, which we already test fit those and they work. So anyway, let us work on trying to get these pins out. We'll watch a video or just figure it out ourselves, but we got to get those 2 out and then undo those bottom bolts. So we'll come back with you once we've got the lower rail part, the slider part, off.
So we got both pins out, and I don't know if we said it, but for this side it went in like that. You push this clip down. There's that little clip you can go push down, and then we got it started by grabbing like this in the back side of the metal and pushing it through a little bit, and once it's just through like the edge of this hole, we got the hammer and a screwdriver, tapped it out. It wasn't super hard to tap out, just a couple light taps and it got out, but got these out. Now this is disconnected on both sides. Now we just have to do this bottom bar, which hopefully is just these 2 bolts. as far as I know.
Should be. All right, we're gonna do that. Okay, everybody, we got the rails off. So yeah, we just took those bolts out, and then you just need to do a little prying to get this piece right here.
Once this bar fits in there,
yeah,
you need to pry that piece off the bar, and then these will just slide off the end. And to help you out, this bar will be in your way. For us, at least, this side was really easy to just pop out, and I don't know if it's too structural anymore, especially with the new stuff. But you can just pop that in and out and be fine.
Yeah, it's part of the mechanism, I think. When you pull this handle, it pulls this thing that way. So it's part of the slide mechanism. But yeah, it just popped out. I just got pliers and squeezed a little plastic piece on this side so I could push it through. But anyway, that's how that comes out. Didn't have to take anything else off. And then we're not going to use this bar as far as I know, based off of the kit and all that stuff. So I guess that's the disassembly. Now this seat goes in the basement, and then we'll have to work on the new seat. But I'm also going to figure out how to do that without showing what the new seat really looks like, because that's the mystery to the end. All right, so here we go with the next step. Is that we've gotten this these brackets on here. So the way these go in the front, they do fit pretty snug, but everything was perfect. So I mean, Garage-tastic said it would fit, and it does, but it's definitely snug. As far as lining these things up, we had to do the back one on this side first, and then put the front one in, and you almost had to basically kind of had to like twist it to run it through here. But you got your bolt. You got a thin like washer thing that they give you. Then this black piece right here is like a big bushing, metal bushing. And then you got your washer and your nylon lock nut. On this side we went this way so that we would make sure to have clearance here. Can you see that sticks out? And the Garage-tastic video online said something about a thin nut, but we didn't have a thin nut. So we just did it this way. This is the inside that's up against the transmission tunnel anyway, so it is what it is. But that way this lever right here can still move up and down, and we have clearance and no problems. Back here, so you use your thick bushing is right there in the middle. That's your thick bushing, and then you see we just bolted this this back on because that's where it was when we took it off the seat, was on the same location. And then over here, same. So that's all together, ready to go. We had to go buy some bolts though. They send you, with the kit, they give you these, which are M6. That is not what the bottom of our new seat was. The bottom of our new seat was a M7 is what we got. Presumed it was metric, and that's what we went with. It's snug, but it goes in, so. Anyway, that's this thing all put together, waiting on the seat. So I guess, yeah, next step is we're gonna have to attach this to the seat and then haul it to the car. All we gotta do to the seat is there's holes that line up here and there on both sides.
And these holes line up, we're not gonna use those.
Yeah, those holes, so both of these line up. Yeah, both of those. So anyway, we'll get this all bolted down, and then take it to the car, and we'll show you what it looks like once we get it in the car. So we're going to do the passenger side. We'll show you what all that looks like and everything, and then yeah, so let's do that part, and we'll reveal what seats we got and what they look like in the car. Okay, boys and girls, I wanted to come back and show you the final result, but we had a small sidetrack when we had to use this thing, which it's never good, but the good part is it worked. So we had to do that to fix a hole. It was not the right size anymore because somebody wallered it out. So here's the other seats out. So we got both seats out. We got both of the new ones in. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten up the last couple bolts, and then we'll give you the reveal. All right, here we go. We're all done. As you can see, it got dark on us. we had to eat. We had to go get that tap and die set. So here we go, the reveal for the new seats. These are vintage Recaros that had this really awesome pattern on here. So it has the red and the tan, and then, you know, some mixtures of that, you know, the orange and black and stuff, the mesh for the headrests.
Yeah. And these are like, they're the LX bottom seat. I forgot what the top was. It might be the L, but I don't know. There's codes for all the Recaro seats of top and bottom, but these are the LX, which is like, I mean, known for E30s. The netted headrests are super cool. And this pattern I've just never seen before. They came in like Golfs a long time ago, Golf R, and they're super, I assume they're wearing that.
Yeah.
But these, they have a sticker on the bottom. We're gonna show it. It says Keeper, so Keeper, somewhere like owned them in the 80s and before, or bought them in the 80s.
Yep. So these are definitely vintage. They're from back then. Still original. I mean, you can see, like right there, there's a little bit of wear on them, but it's on the side, not the main pattern. Anyway, that's what we put in here. So yeah, not the hardest thing in the world. Of course, we did run into that problem with a bolt that was or the hole was stripped out, not the right size. But you know, that's why you get the tap and die set and you fix that. But here we go, all set. Not the hardest thing. Like I said, definitely comfortable. They hug you a little bit more, like those bolsters on your side right there. It's just deep. You sit deeper in the seat in the back there, and it just holds you better. But yeah, these that's it. They look good. I think they match. Nice tan and everything. So that's them. There's a shot of both of them. I think it's going to look really cool in here. Being able to see that. Yeah, the leaves are falling. We blew the car off like twice already. But anyway, that's all. So yeah, I have to come back next time and see what else we do. We're going to have to address that thing for sure. And then there's some steering stuff and blinker things we need to work on. So that's it. That's the end of this one. Come back next time and see what vehicle we're working on and what we're doing.